2K Sports. I'm Kevin Earl alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Trail Blazers start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Johnson is out there with Del Negro. And it's Duncan, Lance Elliott, and it's Robinson. In at the 5.
Oh, he think he doing something already. We finna shut that shit down. What's up, people?
Here's Smith. Outside Pippen. Pass to Sabonis. Over Robinson. And the bucket on the assist.
Yeah, nigga.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open. And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Stoudemire, the pass to Sabonis. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Johnson against Stoudemire.
Nothing.
Avery Johnson, the little general, getting the assist right there.
Let me show you what a flamethrower is. Right there.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
Smith there pulling up from deep. His three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to defer. You're gonna have to defer.
Nice D from Sabonis.
He is so good at attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it that low.
Now here's Johnson. Wide open one. The putback. Sabonis.
That's what I'm talking about, Sabonis.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Prince. San Antonio with the rebound. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open. Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Johnson against Stoudemire. From 15 feet away. A shot by Johnson, no good. That's a 2 from Smith. And good. As it just bounced right down through the net.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
It's Robinson, high post. Sabonis grabs the ball. Portland leading by 5. Here's Smith. He shoots again. The shot's good on the assist.
Working Dennis Del Negro ass down there.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Smith gets the Pippen. Let's the 3 fly. And it's Stoudemire missing. Spurs trail by 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. This is checking 4 Elliott. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Smith against Del Negro. It's all
Hell no, that shit supposed to be blocked anyway. Pippen showing.
Here's Pippen. Anthony on the wing. Back to Pippen.
That's what I'm talking about. That damn Greg Anthony come in and say he ain't playing, boy.
Now here's Johnson. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Beasley's checked in for San Antonio.
can't even say my damn you hang with Yellow Beezy joke now. Fuck out of here.
Just doing the job on the back end.
Anthony dishes to Wells. Back to Anthony. He kicks it to Wells. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6.
It's in there.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Wells.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Here's Wells and the top by Wells.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Del Negro.
Put it on the ground.
Still getting warmed up offensively.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna do nothing.
Scoring inside.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's
Get in there.
Wells. They grab their own miss. Shred passes to O'Neal. Duncan with the
Damn, wasn't that a motherfucking foul?
Spurs trail by 9.
It's all
3 on
good.
3 on the fast break. Here's Beasley, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Ogden passes to O'Neal. Duncan with the
Damn, for real?
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just kind of reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw lead. A different look now for San Antonio. Purdue is checked in for Duncan. Williams comes in for Person. And it's Jackson in for Del Negro. And that one falls for Johnson.
Yeah, and Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard.
In there, boy.
Commanding presence.
And the basket by Shrem.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Puts one up from 19.
Damn, that shit's supposed to be blocked.
Johnson can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 6. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. With Samart, Johnson slips inside and converts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Wells. Here's O'Neal.
And one.
Foul. And if the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Beasley.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
We gotta take that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up to San Antonio.
That court.
It's a 5-point game. Feeds to Beasley. Yep, that one goes in there.
I hate when they got motherfuckers on their team ain't supposed to be up there.
Just too many good looks from in play.
Wells passes to Ogden.
In there.
Over Jackson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Johnson surveying the floor. No good from Beasley.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough
In there.
one.
And you know, technically, it's
Damn.
a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really going out. Trailblazers lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. After this. Quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage
Let's
looks.
go.
Spurs trail by 3. Jermaine O'Neal out there with Shrek. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Wells. And it's Augment in at the shooting guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Portland with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. Knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Portland moving the ball around.
Oh,
A
man.
steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The feed out to Williams. Back to Jackson for 3.
Nothing.
San Antonio getting another chance here. Down low, here's Beasley. Missed it, even after all those chances. Stripped away.
That's bullshit, yeah.
And the Spurs making a change here. Elliott's checked in.
Come on, boys.
Spurs trailed by 3. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. The pass to Elliott. Back to Jackson. Williams passes to Beasley. Now the 5 on the shot clock.
Get these fellas.
Here's Elliott.
Nothing.
That's
Damn.
good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Elliott's got 7.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Sabonis, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Williams. Tries again. Purdue, no
There we
longer.
go.
Portland leading. Grant the pass to Sabonis. A second chance effort. Grant.
Job, Grant. That's what you do, boy.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
They swipe it. Stoudemire kicks to Grant. Inside. Sabonis, the basket. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Del Negro. Duncan's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from. That soft, delicate touch near the rim. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good. Sabonis. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 5. Del Negro against Smith. Duncan outside. Here's Del Negro.
Hell no.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Let's mix that one.
He's off on
This
the
shot, boy. Ain't no way in hell you'll miss this one, man.
and he sinks the
Do that.
second.
Too good of a shooter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle, there's Sabonis.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sabonis.
The E just kind of stepping aside and letting him kick it around.
There's a reason, GM. the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Person. Pippen against Person. A well-timed
Good
shot
shot,
fake
man.
with the defender off the ground right there.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Dillon. Duncan inside. Defended by Sabonis.
Oh, boy.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. And
That's some bullshit drops we got early.
for the spread. On Saturday, I'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins.
Look at it. They done cheated. The Hornets done got DeMarcus Cousins and
They'll
Alonzo.
go back home and they'll be
Boy,
hosting
that ain't the
Newport
goddamn.
Pistons.
And, you know,
Till
nobody
they run and get
loves
shit.
playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Smith kicks to Anthony. To the inside. O'Neal passes to Shrek. And that one is off. Duncan with some nice beat. Fires the
No.
play. It's all in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Anthony. Pulls it
Look at
up. That ball.
Shot.
Beat that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Duncan.
Hell no.
Foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This one on.
Jermaine O'Neal.
There we go.
Quiet
We might
intensity
get him this
that
too.
Duncan brings is
Come on.
just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Feeds to Robinson. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And it's the Spurs ball. A 12-point game. Looking to end the run. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming.
Foul.
Officials on the call with the foul. Again, Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled,
This one on. This one.
a remarkable leader.
This is his first free throw of the game. Johnson is checked
There we
out
go.
4 points. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's the feed to Pippen. Down low. O'Neal gets to Pippen. Over Person. The offensive rebound. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San
Scared of
Antonio
that boy,
called for the
'cause that
foul.
Darren showed
The
trying to
Trailblazers
pass.
have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. No good on that one.
Hey.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Robinson, inside Duncan. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Duncan's got 6 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Shrek against Duncan. Trailblazers moving the ball around. For 3, Shrek.
In there.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Shrek gets the Pippen. Back to Shrek. You can't get that one. Nice D from Duncan. So it's Jonathan Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Person no good.
All the way, boy, all the way.
Del Negro against Anthony. Fast break. Here
Oh
we go.
boy, this is gonna be a hell of a clock.
Gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over.
In there.
Give him a free run.
Good shot.
No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Trailblazers up 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here in the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers will do?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
Well, they shot at the 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They've been some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stacked. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good one too.
Spurs trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio.
What are you gonna do? He ain't gonna do
You
shit.
got Johnson. Duncan is out there with Robinson. Then
shot.
Del Negro and
Good shot.
Elliott at the 3 spot. And here are the Trailblazers now. They held a 12-point lead early. Smith dishes to Grant. Sabonis gets to Pippen. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
What are you gonna do? I'm tripping.
Elliott against Stoudemire. There's
No.
one for 3. Elliott misses.
Point.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And Stoudemire, the Duncan on the assist.
Now what is goddamn that Serbian chicken doing so good?
Through. That's an aggressive.
Like I said, man, Shaq will goddamn dominate that motherfucking man. Not only that, Sabonis will get him too.
Elliott's down to one of those scores to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Back to Stoudemire. Here's Pippen. A rebound by the Spurs.
It's all good.
Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game.
Nah.
Getting it done. Now that one from Del Negro. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Smith the best to Sabonis. Over Robinson. Sabonis, no good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Del Negro kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Duncan. To the inside. Elliott. That's good. And so Duncan with the assist. Elliott's got 9 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pippen against Elliott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pippen simply simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Will Purdue's checked in for Robinson. Beasley comes in for Duncan. Williams, he's checked in for Elliott. And it's Jackson in for Del Negro. Shot from free throw range.
Damn.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Spurs trail by 3. Johnson against Pippen. Johnson kicks to Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not only is Jared a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a
Good
shooter
shot, boy.
he is.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
And the players love
it's still
competition, and the fans love it as well.
That's us. Good deal.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. Here's Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 4. On the way, Jackson. Beyond
Oh, no.
hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 6.
Nice play, and credit Jared for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Johnson finds Jackson. Spurs working the ball around.
Oh, don't try.
Here's Beasley, and it's San Antonio with another.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Next to Wells. On the
In
tee. The Trailblazers rebound. Second chance shot. There's Sabonis. He gets that one. He's got that. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Grants up the boot.
Man.
Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here
They got
tonight.
this
Time
nigga
call
out
here.
there
The
sign this
Blazers
nigga.
decide to talk it
Turn
over.
him to goddamn Carmelo Anthony. Goddamn.
Bushy's checked in for the Spurs. Portland trailing here. Ogden passes to O'Neal. Purdue with the rebound.
And he
Yeah,
thought
him
he
calling
had
a
a
foul
pass
is-
to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The defense, Portland. Here's Johnson. Off the inbound, no good.
All the way, Bronson.
Now here's Wells. He's covered by Person. Over to the left wing. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 1-point game. That one good for 2.
Let that bitch walk right
Forcing
through
the
there.
ball inside and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Will.
Oh, shit.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And it looks like they left the defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A different look now for San Antonio. Tim Duncan has checked in for Purdue. Elliott comes in for Jackson.
These motherfuckers were goddamn.
Spurs
Had a motherfucking crusade on the season before the game started.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Del Negro. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass the Person. Now here's Duncan.
Nothing.
Over O'Neal. Here's Beasley.
Fuck out of here. And that wasn't no fucking foul.
He's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the fix is in, fellas. You can't see it. I started to say something earlier. Look like they let these bitches come back, boy. Come on, let's get one on.
First free throw is good.
Shit, that motherfucker. And that bitch missed one on. Just one.
That one is no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Wells passes to Stoudemire.
Good play, Stoudemire.
Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Duncan with a nice deep.
Damn.
Great
I
defensive
thought I got down
just
past
saved
that bitch.
a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. He's been a no-help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Basket counts.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Here's Del Negro.
Fuck out of here. Nigga done lost his mind.
And they're moving it up. Stoudemire left side.
Good shot. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the ground.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space and he delivered.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. That should be it. Strip out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Pippen. Then Smith. And it's
Oh, man. That's my fault right there.
Trailblazers.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
San Antonio trailing here. Over to the wing. Here's Person. And right through it goes.
Damn, man.
It's been a tight one so far.
Big ass
Very
shooting
close
three.
game.
And matchup, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
In there, too.
The shot will not fall.
Oh, he said
So the
3.
Spurs will take it the other way.
Nah, that bitch hit that
Person no good.
all the way
These
started
guys
out.
have added some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively,
And one foul ass nigga, boy, they don't want us to win.
side as well.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce back.
against Denver. About a minute and a half.
Fuck out.
Quarter now.
Man.
His shooting has been outstanding. It's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession. Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then with the offensive end, he wants these guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint because that's just that strength and touch around the
Big
basket.
Time
Sabonis.
running low, guys, and somebody's got to run this one.
Yeah, well, you know, we need overtime in this one. It's been the
Hell no.
Johnson outside. All sorts of
None.
time, and right on target. Good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
From that in-between phase, they've been the much better team.
Wells passes to Grant to the left side wing. There's the three. That's a handout. Controls
Good play,
the ball,
Ogden.
but you can't cut them in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And then when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Johnson outside.
Nothing.
Portland grabs
That's
the
exactly what we needed right there. Nick Bonzi.
Anthony kicks to Wells. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Oh man, Sabonis.
Here's Del Negro. Tipped away.
Damn.
Now the pass to Elliott. Out to Duncan. Clock at 4.
Nothing.
Hits the jumper in space. Duncan, as usual, hitting more than he misses. He's better than 50% from the floor in his NBA career. To the paint. Sabonis. In slam to by Sabonis.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Come on.
And he's provided them with a
I hate when they give it out early, even if it's with me, man. This game ain't no
They've been
good.
able to lean on his scoring in the paint, and if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Yes.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's Pippen. Good on the shot.
Hey guys, all about hard
Get
work.
your Charles Barkley on
They
Pippen.
work hard to create
Come on,
that
defense.
high quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Duncan outside.
Nothing.
Hooked away. Robinson kicks to Duncan. Good in the assist for Robinson. That's 12 points for Tim Duncan. Now a timeout called by Portland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. These timeouts
I like how he cheated.
Split evenly thus far.
No.
Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Down low, here's Trent, and the layup is good.
Good play,
And the
Shrimp.
Trailblazers lead by 3.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Good D, Shrimp.
Johnson against Anthony. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Here's Del Negro. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Great timing. That could be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
In there, boy. Good shot, boy. That nigga looking like Richie Miller out there.
Pass to Duncan. That one falls. Going off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Feeds it to Shrimp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And the size of Shrimp there makes it difficult on the knee, really forcing them to have to foul on the way up.
We're on the first in that major 3-point lead. So against them both, it's a 4-point ball game.
The men is showing confidence by getting those two to fall.
Good job,
There's
fellas.
a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Anthony.
Nut. 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 Oh, really? Really? You gonna try that shit?
Shot clock at 5. Sabonis with the steal. Early against Wiggins. It's tipped.
What the fuck? Man, them goddamn holding that goddamn left stick too goddamn hard or something.
Here's Del Negro. Good.
Man, look at this shit.
Del Negro's got 4 points in the
That's
quarter.
supposed to be an easy
That's
ass
a nice
pump,
read.
man.
The value of keeping your eyes up.
Duncan with the block.
Oh, man.
One left of the wing. Now that one from Del Negro.
Penny Del Negro done turned the goddamn,
Big time moment. This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The feed is right. Back to Sabonis. Over Robinson. Yes!
hell yeah. Cause they damn sure ain't called that foul.
They're just muscling inside. He's not going to have a lot of problems.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 36 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
One stop defense, one stop.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson.
Don't miss it.
So the trail is what's happened the other way. They know it's not going to be early. Ball belongs to Joe O'Neal. Second shot opportunity.
Green
Launches
light.
it. Nails the
Damn.
triple.
Good shot, Aubrey.
Maintaining that aggression.
Hell yeah.
Being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot. Trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
chance. That's a nice
That's it. There we go.
So they don't let them work the clock even more.
And so it's Portland win this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
But I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But
Still
let's give this
winning.
group a
Who
lot
said
of credit.
fuck on out
for that
here?
stick-to-it
He tried to cheat for y'all, though.
finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony,
Nah,
and David Aldridge,
that was
this is
major,
Kevin
too.
Arnold, thanking you for being with us. So long.